Hey there, it's your RLP Commercial Broker team, Steph Hutton, Paul Morrison, and Lucie Bressa. This is our series on tenant representation. Too many times people will just go out and lease a space either directly from a landlord or directly from an agent who is listing that space. Now, if you didn't catch our episode last week, I'm gonna put it in here, you can go ahead and watch that. But it is the real world examples, the people who have done things wrong that we tend to learn things from, isn't it? And Paul, I know you have a good example of somebody who probably should have called you way before they did.
That's right. It's it's an unfortunate situation for this person that was leasing some industrial space. I got called in a number of years ago to find them a new location. And in meeting with the client and looking at the current situation, I found out that they had done a direct deal with the landlord, no representation, and the lease was probably a page, which is not typical of a lease, and it was all in favor of the landlord. And this particular tenant had invested into the electrical panel, and it made it better at a cost of $10,000. And he signed a 1-year lease, and the landlord did not renew him at all, and he was out looking for space, but had put $10,000 of his hard-earned money into improving the electrical panel, which is great for the landlord, but unfortunately not for him.
And that's how it goes. The landlord says, oh, I could be getting more money for this. He has this one-page lease. It's completely legal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I know, Lucie, this does happen all the time, unfortunately. This is why we're trying to get the word out, though, right?
Absolutely. And not to say we don't lease or list spaces, we do, and why we're always happy when a tenant coming to a space has an agent. But a situation that we were dealing with when we had a tenant looking to renew their space, we were brought in to evaluate the current lease and look at what could be done for them going forward. And when we saw the floor plan that they had attached to their original lease, we were concerned is that it was showing a certain number of square footage. However, looking at it and knowing, having been in the space, it didn't seem to jive. So we had the space professionally measured to find out that the space was about 300 square feet smaller than what they'd been paying for 10 years. So over 10 years, they paid over $150,000 more than what they should have been paying based on the square footage. So too late then to recoup that money. So that's why you really want to make sure that you're having your interests represented when you are looking to sign a new commercial lease.
You know what? My hairdresser doesn't cut her own hair.
Right.
My dentist doesn't clean his own teeth, right? So get professionals. You don't want to go to court on your own. You want to get your own lawyer.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't cost anything to give us a call. And of course, we're always here to give you our opinions. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with more. We are your RLP Commercial Broker team.